Testing, testing. One, two. Oh, jeez. It's a slippy cam. And it's actually going on. Just a little check. Yep. Can they hear me just fine? This question. Hello. Low stream. Oh, jeez. This camera. How do I make it still? Tape. Oh, it's gonna fall. Why is it falling? Oh, nope. There you go. All right, we are live, Aid. I'm never sure if they can see you. And it looks so scuffed, bro. It looks so scuffed. There we go. I could turn off my stream or not stream. The wait, how am I supposed to see the chat? Hmm. Let's take a stream down the laptop. Not yet. Whoever sees the streams, do it like people barely. All right. Hello, chat. Let me. Even though I'm gonna move the camera again, but hello, chat. It is I, Matt Wisher. Today I am making a stop motion ref of my character. Wait, not my character, of a clay model that I made of Gameoverse as her arm fell off. Oh no, her arm! Ah! Oh yes, this is so professional of you. Ah yes. Alright. Oh my. There we go. There we go. There she is. Basically, Kit from Gameoverse. Surprisingly, this has been in the works for 4 days straight. As now we're almost near to that end, as basically here's like an example of the eye. If it will focus. Focus, please. Hello, focus. It does not want to focus, but basically, if like we go too closely, Kit's eyes. Really? Why does the stream look like it has white? I'm never sure if you can see or not, but Kit's eyes are a bit different. They're not purely white for the outside of the was it iris? For the eye itself, it's like oh my camera. There we go. Yellowish. But if you're bored, you can look at my friend's gameplay, where I'm guessing he's playing some obby. There's also a fun fact, this is also the same guy that basically introduced me to the most randomest, wackiest things there are in the Roblox experiences. I'm known for obby games, not so much a horror. Yes. Speak about that. Did you see the new video that I sent you? Okay. Context. Why did my mind thought it was continue? My mind thought it said continue. Wait, I do wonder something. How can I see the chat? Wait, let me figure out that. Okay, it looks like it is just my camera. See the chat. There's another person watching. Let me figure out that. Ah, howdy, Coco. Okay. There. Looks like it is just my camera. I was about to say, like, hello, is anybody there in chat? There we go. Okay, so far we got the chatters. We got a hello from Akoko. We also have Kaboodle. Hello there. Can someone tell me how to escape in Snapper's Mountain? I'm still here, not in this. How to escape? Oh, wait, hold on. Snapper's Mountain. Well, I feel like your main. Well, isn't it the not the okay? Let me be for real. Isn't it the main goal to escape the world, not just Snapper's Mountain? But if you want to escape Snapper's Mountain, of course you have to train him first. Which, by the looks of it, you and Snappers actually have gone a good how do you say this? A good connection? There it is, a good bond. There it is. Basically, I see that Snappers always asks for feedback. So I'm guessing the only way to escape Snapper's Mountain is basically you must basically fully how, how do you say this? Fully gain the bond. And once you have leveled up that bond, it's basically when you're about to see him fly throughout his wings. That is when your opportunity is to go. Sorry, that's my like most complicated answer. No, I got like a few chatters. First, I got a hello from Coco, and then another one basically how to I escape Snapper's Mountain. So I was literally giving that explanation. Even Coco is like laughing. All right. We gotta kick this up a notch, Dave. You you're useful than we basically. Oh yeah, if you wanna by the way, I have you Kaboodle. I did not only make Kid, I also made Kaboodle. Which you seem very an angry guy. I literally researched your expressions. Like your blinking expression is literally the only mad expression. That is it. Yeah, literally. The two blinkings you have is this one and then the other one. It's like more angrily. It's like two angered expressions. Alright, what does he say? Alright, so you're on Coco. Hello with dishes. Now that's what you do. Wait, now that's what you're on about for Kid. Yeah, because many people should know if you have Kid, there's also Caboodle. You cannot separate the two. Yes. I do actually wonder, for Caboodle, do you actually want to see the clay models? Or no? Yes, because you know that for these eyes that I'm making, they're actually for the clay models. They give them more expressions. First, I have tested it out a few hours ago. I think basically, wait, I mean, I basically want to say absolute cinema, but I mean, absolute cinema, I guess. Okay, wait. You can even see the full render of my thumb. That's crazy. Like this? Yeah, there we go. It's like so narrowed. Yeah, they can see your gameplay. Well, a bit. Because my sometimes when I'm drawing my hand blocks, I just realize that. Baller. So you can see. That's like my baller. Well, I just realized something. Bro asked me if there's a way to get Osiris Mountain. How are you communicating to me is my question. Wait, I guess where is that? Oh, it's like literally just losing the immersion. Thank you very much, gamer. Well, I wish you could give me a thumbs up because I learned that my my arm reach is very narrow. And surprisingly, we have Del Caboodle in chat basically asking me for advice how to escape Snapper's Mountain, where I guess Bay actually give him a huge dialogue saying that he needs to basically grow a big bond with Snappers. I was like, yo, what's up, Caboodle Robot here? Today we're gonna wait up. Let me see I could do this. Yo, what's up, Kaboodle Robot here. Today we're gonna watch some Game Gameoverse. And then, yeah. Bro, that's how it is usually. It's so funny that a song that I trusted from Pixabay got copyrighted from there. But the funny thing is, he had nothing. It did no effect. The only thing you guys did was turn off the stream. That's it. Now it's either that to make my own music. Oh, wait, is the mic going on? Hello? Oh, wait. Oh, no, the mic is going on. Okay. I thought they couldn't hear for a second. And so, by the way, for the ones who are new in chat, this is my friend Aid. He's providing you some epic gameplay of Subway Surfers. Yeah, or technically, I should say, like, something similar to Subway Surfers. As well, me, the hand you see. I'm just basically working on the expressions for the stop motion. But I know this will actually take some good old time. So why not just stream it? Because I guess it's also like a test, like how to also do like drawing streams. Because maybe for like Inktober, I can do something like this, but not sure you can see the full picture though. Like, more experimentation. Oh wait, why haven't I subbed to you yet? What, Notch? Or should I say Dave? I do that for 55 seconds. Okay. But even though, just so you know, that if you do subscribe, that means you are gonna be known as the. Yeah, even I regret by saying this, but the 6-7 subscriber. I just hate the number 6-7, bro. Why does that number get memed so much? Like, I hate it so much that I think I may be more cool with the number 21, bro. And I used to hate the number 21. Like, basically, no joke, this was basically me in elementary. We need one more sub. Then it gets to be 68 to be free. Yeah, what is this? Oh yeah, basically the story. Yes, from elementary. That every single time when it was the dates, something like August 21st, May 21st, like that. Usually, I guess write the number how it is, but when it comes to the day of 21, I always draw it as a broken number. Like I literally said to myself, like I'm never going to write basically 21 fully, so just break it apart. I'm not joking. That's what I actually did. Every single time when it's 21, I was like, oh man, it's that day again. Well, time to break it like a nutcracker. And then I believe after this, no, we still have a lot to go. We're like halfway. Can you even see it? I cannot really see it. Like, I wonder how artists like basically like for example, they have like something like right up here as you like draw, but I got none of that. So it's just like straight up flat. It could be like wait. Yeah, it could be a tripod actually. I wonder if that could work. Hmm, maybe, but I'm afraid I may actually knock it down. Is my only concern. Alright, see what else. No, what do you mean what else? I still need to draw the cave. I guess basically to make this story more interesting. Oh yes, I should also share this when I was doing the research. So when I was doing research on the Gamerverse pilot to basically find the expressions, I actually learned some things. For Kit, she actually does show a lot of cat's expressions, which some of them actually did make me laugh. Laugh? Laugh. That basically they actually do show a like meme cats, like meme cat expressions. Like, yo, that's a nice. I can't even speak. It's a nice notch to it. There it is. But it looks like you're getting distracted. Locking, coloring them eyes. Okay. I'm not distracted because I need to make sure the stream's not like boring. So I need to like make sure to talk. But no worries. I'm locked and focused. What happened to my voice? Jeez, what happened to my voice? It was like disappearing from my very eyes. No, I'm still here. As I was gonna say, uh, basically the reason why I had to keep talking to make sure the stream's not boring. Um, oh yeah, I forgot. You also have Aid's awesome footage in the background. Yo, Kaboodle, do you have a gamer quiz? Not a quiz. No. Of course, it means by basically a game YouTube. Yeah. But yeah, the research back to it. But surprisingly, not only that, I learned that Kid has cat expressions, but also block expressions. Like for example, for her tears are not like teardrops; they are block drops. If it makes any sense. So basically, like a nod to like a video game aesthetic. Yes. Yeah, they actually are. As well for Caboodles, yeah, I did mention that he shows more an angry expression even when he blinks. But also when looking at his mouth expression, he actually looks more robotic. I still find it funny when I first saw Kid basically transform. I was like, yo, she's a transformer. My honest reaction. There was actually there's something I did learn yesterday that surprisingly, when Kid is about to use her arm cannon, it makes a sound. But not like a blaster, a purring cat it makes. So that's also another interesting detail. You could barely hear what you're saying. I mean, for those who are watching it, be careful. Because yes, that's it. They said this game has a lot of fast movements. So basically, epilepsy warning. You said flashing lights. That literally is epilepsy. Yes, that is epilepsy. Man, my bones are broken. I get to look at my screen and I get to just spinning around. I don't. No, you are cooked. You are cooked. Bon voyage, Aid. Wait, what? How did bro turn himself? That's crazy. That bro. I thought bro was gonna go to the void. Hmm. There we go. Bro, tour watching. What is the type? I believe we're going to the mouth section. That's basically all I could say. You think it's a single person? I don't know. No, 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 no. Yeah, just a skeleton that couldn't resist. They say bad to the bone, eh? But I believe when we're gonna do a social stream when I cut or not. Who knows? His main purpose is to color. Yeah, that is a ton. But yeah, for the expressions, it's not only just the eyes, but also their mouths. But I believe when I go to cutting mode, I'll probably try to find a tripod. Yeah, basically give them more of a bird's eye view. What? Huh? Make it to the water every time. No. Right. I'm really ready. Okay. And a pink. There you go. Then we got to do the longest part. Let me see. Her eyes. But I'm wondering, do I cut them today or cut them tomorrow? Wait, is it not Thursday on the after that? None of this is in this game. Of course, YouTube is probably in game. How do I not block your game? Play my game. Like this? There you go. Hmm. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Where are your things? You can see like a Vsauce vid, bro. Small face. You mean Vsauce or not? No, that's not. That's not Vsauce. That looks like Vsauce, my guy. And yes, I know. In order to get more subscribers, I got to be more active, and then I got to figure out the schedule plan. But here's the thing, I am terrible at that. Oh, so you're like, hmm. You understand. No one is saying that. Oh, look, we got another person auction. Basically, behold the game chats. That scared me. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. What do you guys think of Mikey back? And he makes awesome songs. Not how it's everything with not the skull. Right. Bro got the helmet on. That's what happens when you ride a bike. When you put helmets. Sa- Safety first, kids. You have to spleen though. That's crazy. Flashes. Oh, jeez. The camera. Hmm. Five minutes. Then I guess 4 million then. I guess we're something. I like color her shock expression. Hmm. Do, 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 do. I guess hold on. Um, $7,000. Here you VR. And then next to it is Dandy's World. Hmm. No, I think I'm just make color and then just go to sleep. Because the coloring's gonna be tedious. Because like we're halfway done. If the cutting's gonna be a while. Yes. I guess while I color and just wait. What else do I bring? I guess since basically what we have like a week now for the Amazing Diggle Circus. That's gonna be fun. As I'm gonna be one of the guys that's gonna see it in theaters. I wonder how that's gonna be turn out. So what makes it more interesting? We're gonna see it on day one. So this is actually gonna be my first time to see basically something like a movie premiere. And I feel like saving your money is more wise. Then I guess spend it, I guess. Experience, my friends. Actually, wait, I guess for something. If I'm going to see it on movie theaters, when is it a good time to basically watch all the episodes again? Wait, I do wonder, will I get copyright if I try to sing the Glitch production song? Basically, Kane's song. Will I get copyright for that or no? You're being muffled again. I want to, but I'm not sure how YouTube will react, bro. I mean, there's another song that yeah, I could really sing it because it really doesn't have musical lyrics and is mostly just sang by AI. So it's like, well, I don't know, I just make my own. So it took I think also like 4 days, and then boom. And I DM the artist like, yo, can I actually upload this with your permission? But they have never gotten back to me yet. I had to send him another message again. Oh, the Kaboodle's asleep now. What? Am I supposed to be on the aim game, or are you supposed to be on the aim game? My guy's been asleep. I guess let me actually ask you this, Kaboodle. Will I get copyrighted if I try to sing Kane's is it Crash Out song? Because I don't think so. But I'm still quite scared though. Because YouTube with me with music, yeah, very strict with me. Nah, I guess bro's still asleep. Hmm. But I do wonder why for kids she has yellow or like the outside eye, but for Caboodle it's just white. I'm like, why is there a difference? But yet they have the same iris. Like this is how much I've been studying these two. Like try to find their similarities and differences. Like for example, for kids, I guess claws and feet. Even though that sounds like strange, but basically the section of where your feet goes of the boots is not specifically the feet, but like the feet nails. I'm not helping myself in the case. It's basically this part. I'm trying to say for her like arms and like they're more orange if you really look at it. But strangely for Caboodles, by his feet section and his arm sections, they're red. I'm like, why is there a difference, but yet their iris is the same? Like that's what gets me sometimes. Oh, there we go. Now I figured out about what I should talk about. Yes. So the reason why I made a basically a kid clay model is basically that I'm shocked about how fast this fandom are to jump. What I mean by that, first, basically was it on day one, they make a bunch of 3D models for her. Like for one of them, like the first one I saw was like a Team Fortress 2 model. I'm like, how? And that fast? And then you also have the songs, which I believe they came in. I'll be surprised if one of them did show up in day one. But you have like three songs that show up in day three. Like they were fast. And then what's the final one? That can't be surprised. Oh yes, which not many people may not know, but actually Friday Night Funkin'. That place also has basically songs made. And even Amon has a release style, was it like a couple of days ago? It pretty shocked me. I was like, okay, so you're telling me a bunch of people are like jumping in to already promote Gameverse. So this is my way of promoting it. Making a clay model. We have done it with Good Dandy. Fine as Dandy. Nah, that's a terrible impression. Hmm. Fine as Dandy. Well, I made that a short a couple of days ago. But I'll say once I'm done with this kid model, then I gotta continue working with Dandy because I still need to work on Dandy's shop. And of course, the Garden View Center, and then basically do animation there, and bada boom, we send it to our guy who are we collabing with, which hopefully has gotten basically more people interest, because so far he doesn't got that many interests by looks of it. Like if I ask them like they still need people to work, and I probably could spread the news. But yeah, just crazy how much or how fast people can be. And then what was it like yesterday? Then people making like a trend, basically saying like for kids redesign. I'm like, I guess we're like a day behind. All right, there we go. There is the whole page colored within like what the amount of stream this live has been, which has been 51 minutes. Now we need to figure out how to do the cutting. So give me a sec. That's now I want to do the house picture. I respect the house picture. It gives aura. Even though I feel like for the house pictures, mostly like that is real that. But I'm trying to find a tripod. I'm wondering how this will work. Okay. Because I also did notice something with this tripod. It has basically a slot where you can insert a screw. Yes. Give me a sec. About to insert it. Okay, it is now insert. Now, how do we grow this? Ah, ooh. Okay, this one's pretty long. Oh, there we go. Okay, now turning back on the cam. Okay, seems a bit bright. I could turn that off now. Not cutting. Um, see, I'm not sure how art is basically like this. Yes, yes. Oh, oh, it's another slot. Oh, dude, how big? Wait, wait, we're almost there. It's trial and error. Something like that. But by the way, they cannot see no longer your game because I'm trying to show the table. Unless they can see your game. Do I guess make it flat? That'll be so funny. Just make it flat. Alright. I guess that is something, but it's gonna block my. What happens if I try to scoot in? Oh, that's what I was afraid of. See? Hey, I could actually do a thumbs up now. So that's good. Let me push this in. Oh, there goes my mouse. There we go. All right. Yes. Oh, how to make it straight, and then like that, and then you have the table, my USB for my college. Wait, I actually been actually using this also for renders. That's why this is here, because I was doing renders of the 90s world characters. Oh yeah, I never actually said this on stream, but for the kid clay model, yeah, that's her basically her top view. But her height is about 5 inches. Oh, there goes her hand. She's about 5 inches. Let's see if I can show it. There we go. Yeah, I think you can see it like that. It's 5 inches. Which I actually never measured Kaboodle. Why his eye came off. Yeah, that's his eye right there. That came off. Give me a sec. There you go. All right, for his eye, there you go. Okay, so he is roughly 2 inches. About his width. Oh, his hand's about to fall off. There we go. So I will say the reason why I have Dave, Zandy, and Carlos around here is actually using them with side comparisons to make sure she's not too tall, too small. Basically, try to find the right size. Which I feel like I should probably make her smaller, but I think you should manage. I think maybe. As I should say, like the reason why I have these eyes because I was testing basically the printer because I print from the computer itself, then from the Google Drive. So those are my two printing ideas. All right, so we should commence the cutting. I guess let me make it more organized since you can see the desk now. Even though I was trying my best to keep it organized. Why is this eraser here? I'm trying to think. I think it was for when I was basically drawing out the expressions. Because I'm never sure if I actually said this also in YouTube specifically. That basically how I do my drawings. First, I draw them, then I put them into Adobe Illustrator, and then print them out, and then just color them, and then boom. That is my process. I mean, it's like a tedious process, but it works. Okay, now, where are my scissors? Here they are, my safety scissors. Because here's the strange thing about me. I do actually have normal scissors, but I am so used to the safety scissors. I actually feel better cutting them with them. I do not know why. Okay, now let me see. How do I deal with its eyes? Okay, basically, first things first is to cut out her blinking expressions because those are very small. Then I put this aside, and I forgot to take a picture of basically what it looks like together. But oh well. Now, do I just cut it? Or do I go with the second option? Where is my second option? Here it is. The blade. And I feel like it is pretty big. The blinking. Because last time I tried to do blinking was the Danny's Road, and that one was a quite pain, to be honest. Especially Bessie. Wonder, is this like how an artist do it? Like, is this a good eye view or not? I do not know. Man, at least I could do like drawing streams, like basically straight from the source. My mind. Because I do wonder, which one's more entertaining? Like drawing, like basically from the paper style, or drawing from the text? Because the text is just basically retracing basically what I draw and trying to improve it to make it more curved. And hello. But while for the drawing, it's basically trying to figure out, seeing my struggles so many times. But I guess first I guess dot it up. Then once I'm satisfied, then I get to fully draw it with pen. Oh, how I take out the blade. This is also the scary part because I actually learned from the blinking, it can actually break. So that's how fragile the blinks are. Oh, this is so scary. Uh, oh my. There we go. And then I wish I could really see it. We've been wondering, there is some light. So what is my solution to that? Oh, I find an interesting solution. But every time I try to find something, it like hides from me. This is my solution. Just coloring it back to black. What is going on with my English today? And where's that in this card? That's why this guy's here. There we go. Then the back side, which can actually pretty help. See, there we go. Then that's our first. What? Oh no, here it is. I'm like, here's our first expression, bro. And it just vanished in front of my eyes. Ooh, magic trick. I guess we are actually good with because of yapping. Huh. I wonder why I yap a lot. Do you know it? Do you know I talk a lot? Okay. I said, do you know that I talk a lot? Do you know I talk a lot? I didn't know. Really? Ah, I guess that's like one reason why I bring up the strings because a lot of people actually really do actually like to hear my voice. Which why I do actually get some comments saying like, "Oh, why don't you don't voice act some of your characters?" I do, but it's not red the red time. Alright, I like should actually do demonstrate the voices because I do voice some, but like not the characters you expect. Of course, well, it's not Dave Wonders, but I voiced the drawing of Dave, which is Dave the Bunny. And the other one is Thanos. Not like claws, it's Thanos. And I also do have some voice lines, if I can remember. Where David's like, "Howdy there, man. How you been? I hope it's going great. As there's so much wonders out there. As welcome to Mystic Wonder. Well, life is full of wonder." Wait, I already said that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like life is full of adventures for you to find basically the optimistic to find the posi- positivity. You must find it. As the world can be such full of negative, but you can find. Wait, I'm not making no sense, bro. Alright. The world is full of negativity, but yet it has positivity. It's up to you to find it. That is what they say. It makes your day. I guess let me just try to say closest lines. Real, real. Is I, the one, the only. Yes. Let's see how many times you can be folded up into a pancake. Well, look in the bright side. At least you're getting your steps in today. And I also voice Carlos, believe it or not. Which Carlos like here and there. If I can remember that. Well, if it isn't Devin and the Wonder Bunnies, it's time to make a new friend. Aren't we all friends here? Something like that. That was like a deeper voice. And who else? I actually voiced two of the bunny dolls, believe it or not. For Luis, he's actually voiced the main doll himself, the blue. But for what I voice, I'm. Oh yeah, I forgot also about Juan. I'm also thinking of voicing Umbra and Adam, which Umbra is the dungeon master, where he basically like wears a cloak, while for Umbra, he is a train conductor. So let me see, I could say Umbra's voice. Give me a sec. It's like more chill. I kind of forgot how to do his voice. Let me try to remember. Say something like, even though it feels like me, but more calmer. Ah, a new pond. Wait, let's ask his Carlos voice. Well, haven't we got a new pawn on this board? This is my game. Let's see. Let us roll your own fate. I'm the one who tells this story. Technically for D&D, it's not just the Dungeon Master who tells the story, but also the tavern, the other groupies you're with. And then for Adam, it's basically a silly voice since he doesn't look straight in both eyes. So let me see. Oh, almost got my knife. Why, a new monster. Ah, what's the matter? Afraid of getting derailed? No worries. We'll get your train in no time. Something like that. Yeah, I believe those are like the voices that I voice. Oh yeah, then Juan. I do not know about Juan's voice. Like, do I just try talking my... Wait, where did it go? Oh, it's right here. But for Juan, Never sure if I talk in English or Spanish with him, because for him, he is Salvadorian. As well, there's actually other cultures with the Bibles, like for example, Pablo. He is a Mexican. I mean, like, what's the other one? Oh yeah, Ian. He is the hippie. As together, they are the gardeners, along with another person who I forgot her name, which there are female bunny dolls, which I need to work on that. But so far, we got Rosa, the nurse, and Catherine, who is the bunny doll maid, but strangely has a love of guns. They say inspired from the maid jacks. But I always wanted to make a short by basically showing me the voice acts they do. But the reason why I haven't done it because I need to make a play model of Umba and Adam. That is what's stopping me. For Dave and Carlos, technically I do have the renders since basically making them to the arts for a cover that one of my friends made. So that was something. Alright, and hopefully in this summer I get to learn how to make chromatics to see how that works. Because it seems pretty interesting, because you go like, ah, eh, e, ooh. And then from those vowels, you basically insert them in FM Studio, if I remember correctly. And then basically you put them in like a line chart. And then basically you get to play with their values. Basically, you get to play with the volume. Like basically how high and how low. And then you get to form it into like your own piano and something. And then boom. But I feel like there's more to that because you can also play. It's like a orange string. I'm not sure what is that called. It's like an orange string. Why is that there? There we go. Okay. All right. See you around, Kaboodle. Thanks for joining in on us. Oh, yeah. I think I should put the clay model right here. Oh, where is I? Where is I going? Give me back his eye. Give him back. Give him back. Oh, it fell. There we go. Yeah, they show off the clay model. Well, I think I should put him right here, so it's not in the way for me. And then should I put kid as well? Let me get these extra eyes. Like, bruh. There we go. Yeah, the show this video is not clickbait. There's the clay models. I just realized I could have done that the whole time. Aid. I hope Kate looks like a cutie, but peace. Yeah, Kate, this is what Kate looks like so far. Like, I wonder how she would look like with the expressions. But peace, mates. Stay around, Sukaboodles. Oh, okay, now I need this eye expression. Is that my nose? Nah, I do not know what the camera can see. I'm just like wondering for like Inktober, should I like do this like every single day? Because for Inktober, I do try my best to do every single day. Like I really do want to get out art streams because I do like to draw a lot. All right, now where did I put that thing? Can I get you more in the screen? There you go. Man, you're kind of heavy. Thank you. Hmm. I just need one more eye. Then we get to do the kid's eyes. Okay. Bro, there you go. There you go. There it is. Mm. Wait, they cover the backside? No, I did not. There we go. There we go. Hmm. Jeez, I wouldn't do the easy part. This is so tedious. Hmm? Seems me on the chest like going strange. Yeah, that should be enough eyebrows for now. And now it's time to cut for kids. Actually, I should see what the eyebrows look like for kids. Never actually get to put them on yet. Well, of course, first we have to wait for them to dry. Makes sense. That's why I haven't done it yet. Because it can get some residue on your fingers. All that ink. Right? Now, let me try to clear it up. Alright. Now, for the presidents. Never sure everyone said that right, bro. And, hmm. Uh, there you go. Alright, let's see. How do I cut this? Yeah, we put it right here. Well, no, technically put it over here. Alright, so I should say, basically, I'm using the small eyes won the vote. Man, why is it hard to cut? It's like, can you appreciate about this? Literally looks like I printed this. I did not. This is literally all colored by me. That is crazy though. Like, I have no idea how I do it sometimes. What happened here? Did I blow on it? Yeah, sometimes, like, if I use my breath against the blinks, it can fly away. Bro, bended it. There you go. Alright, like we got it. Hmm. Wait, I do wonder, can I actually make her like look up? It'd be so funny. Bro. Hmm. Here you go. I guess I could also put her like this, right? Just needs to just her tail, and then like like that. So goofy, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's a blue thing. Mm. Why am I so quiet? Get some long film. Could be that like I'm so scared for to make any mistakes. Yeah, my water next to me. Then do it. You must drink, Dave. You must drink. Huh? Hmm. There you go. It's at 98, 99. There. It's I wish I could play music, but afraid to get copyrighted again. Wait, why am I just hiding it? That's crazy. I was hiding me cutting it. That's crazy. That I always cut it near the table. I guess not. I cut it directly to myself. I was like, yes, let me have a good eye on this. Yeah, I was about to ask you a question, but no, I forgot you're on mobile. So, I think I could just move up. We can see. Yeah, move down. Nope. There you go. So basically, this is where the eyes are. Excuse me. Ooh. Hmm. Wait, they actually never explain why also Danny's here. Well, for Dave and Carlos, basically, measuring the heights, but for Dandy, actually to help measure with his mouth, basically to help measure this. What? For streaming. And I feel like stuff. What? You and something. I do wonder, basically, for me not to get copyrighted, what if I just make my own music? Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, from music is FL. You can do you can buy so you can get more stuff. I mean, you can actually buy it so you can save your projects or in the studio. Maybe you can work around the free one is just it's quite annoying to save it because I know just gets a one goal save. Yeah. Right. Let me play with her new expression. Why is this one like tilted? Wait. No. No. Possibly. Mm, yeah, I'm sorry for being very quiet. I'm just very locked in. Those train of focus. There we go. Alright, so we're like in what? Wave 3 out of 7. Okay, I guess I should now test the blinking eyes. Let's see. Which one? This one. Bruh, bruh, bruh. I thought that one was easy. Something like that. But I can't really because the tripod's in the way. There we go. Hmm. One. Who's still here? Just one. Just one person. Who uh hmm. There you go. There we go. Voices. Hmm. I think I may just cut Kit's expressions in a couple of nights. 'Cause I need a rest. Yes, I guess this also shows an example why these claimers take a while, because by this part they have to go through. They always go back to me, cutting through these eyes every single time. They really think, oh, this is the longest bond, right? Technically not, because I had to also, as I said, basically draw them in the beginning and then put them into Adobe Illustrator, then expand them from there. Basically, to make them look left and right. But this one's not just left and right, but also up and down. That's interesting. Hmm. Now where's the thing? Hmm. I guess no knife because they kind of damaged it. Oops. There you go. I wonder how does this expression look like? But, You're playing Among Us? Wait, I guess there is something. All messages. That'd be so funny if I did miss a message. No, it looks like I got everyone. Okay. Wait a minute, I guess there is something since I'm in the main account. Okay. Mm. Now, how long have we been live? 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, do we go for one more hour? Hmm. Yeah, because I think we're just gonna get Kit's eyes done. That's it. Because the last two is basically Poodle's eyes and then the expressions or the mouths. Like for the mouth, it's a lot of mouths. The Poodle is just 18? Hmm, everything. Hotel is 20. I'm not gonna count how many Kid has, because I know it's gonna be a lot. Okay, make sure to cut in camera. Hmm, I guess both locked in. What are you even doing right now? Like bro's asleep. I think that was bro's strat. To have the game running while he falls asleep. Why does he have two options to look? Either basically me cutting his his expression or Aid's interesting game choice. And that feels like AFK Arena, it feels like. Okay. I'm curious about how does this expression looks like. Like bro's gonna look deep into your soul. Like I know what you are. That looks funny. Do, 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 do. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Alright, guessing bro's awake now. Look, I'm gonna be for real, chat. I have no idea what game is even playing. Like, as I said at the beginning, this guy, he literally brings me to the most randomest games. Some of them are actually hidden gems, believe it or not. While some others, nah. What happened to Kaboodle? Cthulhu, Kaboodle, whatever, however you pronounce it, bruh. There we go. I don't know, the tier 1 could be pretty tricky to cut. To be honest, it's kind of hard to talk while also cutting at the same time. But to be fair, I did say I was just coloring. I did not know I was gonna go the extra mile to cuts. But I'll just do kids. And then do the rest. Mayan. Wait, tomorrow is what? A Friday. Man, today feels like a Friday. But technically, it actually is a Friday. But anyway, who is even the count? There we go. Let me put the scared expression or shocked. And as you're shocked or scared. And we have three down. This one's gonna look like I'm suffering. Please. Open it. And then Dan is just right there, like waiting for the next move, bro. That's like a choose a different mouth expression. You can choose from here. Bro, it's literally like choosing stickers. Mm, should I? Nah, better not. Alright. Three more, three more rows to go. Ow. But then I should actually just make drawing streams basically like this. Because I'm very excited for the Inktober ones. Because Inktober, ooh, they get my gears grinding. If you know what I mean. They good itch in the brain. You have so many ideas that you want to draw out. Yep. That's how I literally that's how I literally just say I'm just going to do kits and I'm just gonna go sleep. I'm gonna sleep myself then. Alright. Good night, Mr. Aid. Night. Hey, night. Night. Oh. Well, oh, oh wow. Huh. Tomorrow is one of my friend's graduation. That's crazy. Hold on. When did he texted me this? At 12. Basically an hour ago. Oops. Sorry, Matthew. Hmm. There you go. I told him, like, I wish you the best of luck, mate, and congratulations. My bag is real bad. Alright, back to kitten. Like, hopefully these are faster. Or I could try to speed it up. Let's see. But the concern by speeding up, I may accidentally cut off the eyelash, is my concern. And then once these three is done, then I get to go nighty nights. Okay, I guess our goal is to finish this in 20 minutes. By seeing me cutting these rows, takes a bit longer. Let's see. Like, if it's easy to cut, is it clear pathing? It should be good. As I said before, yes, this is basically my process of doing the clay model's eyes. A long, tedious work of nothing but cutting. Like, there's a lot with this, like, basic clay models. I want to say like the reason how Kit took a while, well, because she's more. Okay, how do I explain this? Usually, like for example, Dave, he's like more small, which is inspired from the Roblox game Piggy when it was back then during the COVID area. But as you see for kids, well, kind of same similar, but actually has more details. Because like for example, her boots not only you had to, of course, make the feet not only basically the nails, but also believe it or not, I as you can see it. Also put Legos over here. And for the arms, of course, her fur, her I'm not sure I call this one. Her brace, and then her arm itself, Lego, and try to get the nails. And then she has a neck. Never sure that one you could really see. And then the head, then you have to figure out the hair, then the glasses. Wait, no, no, not the glasses. First is the ears, then is the glasses. Or goggles, my bad. And then believe it or not, the next off is the wires, which is for her whiskers and her tail. And they may think it's done right there. No, no, no. Don't forget, we have Kaboodle, her papa, a companion. And I'm trying to figure out that. And then we go to expression. Oh, and then also I forgot left side notes. Basically, her paper details for her dress, this thing, and then her nose. Oh yeah, and then I did actually forgot another one. Another one that took me a while, believe it or not, was actually the clay mixing. Because her dress is not really yellow. It's a mixture of orange and yellow. And see, there's that motif again. Like, strangely, she is surrounded by this color of orange, which that surprised me because I didn't. It doesn't look like she's in orange. She looks like she's more red. But no, she's more orange if you really think about it. Or not think. Look, but Caboodle, he is red. So very interesting. Alright, then nice as said. First you draw the eyes, then again export them to Adobe, then redraw them there, then move the pupils, like going up, down, left, right. And then I had to do a test, which that's why I have these extra eyes right here. And it looks like the Google Drive one that's. And then basically this what leads to this stream. Me coloring it, and then cutting. Make sure to say the cutting takes a while. But cutting is what I do a lot. Because not just basically cutting expressions for the clays, but also do cutting for the cards. As yes, they do make cards, which they are handmade. Also, I believe also did bookmarks, some also like kind of like stickers, ideas, all such things. Basically, anything that's like creative, I get my hands on to. Okay, we're almost there. I'm afraid that just cutting throughout the whole road took 20 minutes, which is not good. It's no bueno. So I should say basically why am I streaming this? I don't know, I guess like basically to try some things. Basically, like I do not know which one could captures my audio's interest. But I feel like I gotta stream something since I haven't streamed for the past what, like 4 days, I think. Basically to show that I am here alive. Of course, streaming doesn't have to be every day. No, that would be just suffering. But basically like once in a while. But I guess when I show off this stream, basically been making kits. Which surprisingly, she took me like 4 days. I guess it's like the fifth day. Literally almost like a week with this thing. Crazy. Nah, it's being downwards. Here it is. I think she's showing that same expression as last time. Alright, two more. We got this. Let me say 12 eyes remain, right? That's been counting around. No, it's four. Oh, so that would leave, oh, 16. Oh. I was like, oh, that means less, right? No, it's more. So let's go to the finish line, hopefully. Hmm. Bottom almost there. Hmm. But I do wonder, like, about doing like long streams, like for that one Danny's run. Like now, and actually, God, Bobby was in their toes. I don't blame them. He also got me 7 hours. Oh boy, you can tell how tired I was. Very long. I need to find like a good range. But I'm actually surprised for that video or for that stream technically. Um, that one has like 107 views. I'm like, what? Never sure if they actually watched it all the way through or probably skidded. But still, that's like impressive. Like for those who actually watch the stream front and back, those are commitment people right there. I should do more. Who knows? Or is that for like those Danny's run floor 100? Yes. Because believe it or not, for the Silverman Team Valor, there's certain reliable roles you can get, and technically those are technically as we see like achievements, basically like a reliable Shelly, reliable Pebble, which I am your fellow reliable Shelly, even though I feel like that's most the easiest to get. Now, technically, they said the easiest to get is actually Cosmo, since you basically do nothing. I don't think Cosmo's the easiest. Because I think being a reliable Shelly is the easiest. I think, but who knows? Because I'm just used to being an extractor. It's like no matter what they call, boom, your reliable Shelly is right here to serve. But I may get the other roles in due time, maybe. Like one definitely for one is reliable Pebble. But by hearing from that, that's gonna take a lot of practice. Because by hearing from Val, basically by distracting Pebble, like basically Pebble with Twisted Pebble, you have to find yourself an island. It's a way to gain stamina, but when I was trying to do that, I was actually losing stamina. So I need to figure out how you do that. Because life as a distractor is pretty intense, even though technically, yeah, once you get used to it, it seems pretty fun. But I don't want to distract Scraps, bro. Scraps, she is a sniper. Like for believe it or not, Goob I'm actually okay with. Scraps I am not. Goob you can actually tell when he's about to attack. While for Scraps, even if you can tell when she strikes, that one you cannot tell. So every single time when she misses, I'm like very surprised that she missed. Like spared me for another day. Or Tilly should say another run. But still, trying to get like the world record in Danny's Road, dude, that is no mercy. Because I think believe the highest one is like is it 400 or 500? Which just so you know, to get to 400 takes to believe it or not 6 or 7 hours. I think, unless it is 4, but it is pretty long hours. And then think of that while trying to get to the other floors. Yes, that may take like 2 to 3 days straight. Basically, from there, I'm not sure what type of life you have. That's crazy. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, me trade the eyes. Man, it's supposed to be sad eyes, but why does Lick seem so chill? Hmm. Oh yeah, and also basically for the rival roles. No, you do not need to reach 100 yet to reach. There is a certain floor goal, 60. But believe it or not, you must have one of the moderators from Team Valor because you may think like, oh, just being like basically survive with that tune, and then voila, I get the rival, right? No, they actually observe you, and then to see if you did a good job or not. There's a set of rules that basically you have to follow. Basically, like for example, not using your bark too much. Basically, not selling as much, but actually being a good tune. Is that how you phrase it right? And then once you write that, then they see you as well reliable. So not only you have to survive the floor, but also survive the checklist of the moderators. All right, the final roll. And that is it for the stream. Yes, there's still like a lot to go afterwards. First thing, that one only took like 10 minutes. So I am surprised. I guess funny for the final match. We bring in Dandy. Just lay. Alright. Let's do this. Happy expressions. Yeah, let me see first stream ideas. One of them is basic drawing. Another one is gaming. Which of course it's not just gonna be nannies, but also other games. Which there's two games which I'm very interested in. I haven't played yet. One of them is Picky Intercity. I've been winning that for like what 5 years, which is crazy. The another one is basically Block Tales, which of course the one you saw who was on the phone, Aid. He did also tell me that that game updated a while back, but quite sadly I have not played those two because quite sadly those two happened during round my finals. So yeah, now I have the time to do that. Hopefully, because for this next week, it's gonna be nothing but chaos. How many eyes left? How many is that? Oh, it is six. Okay. I'm lying. I was giving us a five or six. Okay. Five remain. Hmm. All right. Three more. Hmm. Oh yeah, they got the other. Hold on. That, wait, Captain, you are awake at this time? You are awake at this time? You are awake? You are Captain? That's a pride. And sleepy? Okay, that's crazy. Well, what time is it for them? It's like what? Like they're 3 hours ahead of me. So yeah, it's they're like almost 4 a.m. for them. I'm like, why are they still up? Why they're asking for a run? Who's going to do a run at 4 a.m., bro? Either crazy or a commitment. Either way. All right, two more. Which I believe I can also do the meme. I think. those who know the meme, I do not know how to explain it. It's like an emoji, like a Roblox emoji meme. That one. That's crazy. They are awake at this time. To be fair, I should also be sleeping this time. Hmm. Right, one more to go. The final eye. Hmm. And boom, there it is. The final eyes. I guess let me do a recap. Give me a sec. I guess let me show you the full clay model. Basically turned it off. Also, let me also change your eyes. Wait, this thing's backwards. But give me a sec. Alright. Yeah, since we have made it to the ending point. Oh, ah. Did I know? Wait. Then if I just go to the other one? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting for the stream. Huh. I guess let me not move the camera. Ah. Oh, well, I guess I'll just work with that. But let me show off the clay model. So this is what she looks like. Let me give it a good turn. And the tail. Which the tail can act. Which I'm actually surprised. The tail is actually made out of wire. So surprisingly, it holds pretty good. There's her moving it very slowly because she is kind of hefty and fragile by the arms. They get pretty loose. But yeah, here is Kit. But let me see. Can she do a backflip? I guess not. What? Do a flip. Boom. Yeah, so that's Kit, and then Kaboodle, which his eye keeps on going off. Here is Kaboodle. It looks funny in the back. Yep, there he is. Little angry man. And I guess has a bonus, I guess. And the kiss. There he is. Oh, the way he stares. Yeah, that's what it looks like in the back. There's Dandy. Hmm. Oh, and there goes her arm. And there goes everything. There you go. Well, thank you, everyone. Oh, uh, let me quickly say the outro before things go downhill. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this live stream. I, like, I have been Matt Wisher, otherwise known as Dave. As please do get a good night's rest. Yep, bye, kid. As we will see you in the next one. As enjoy the rest of your day.